This program covers basic adult-child interaction strategies in 3 areas of the HighScope curriculum: participating as partners in children's play, conversing with children, and encouraging learning through adult scaffolding. Other topics in adult-child interaction, such as dealing with specific situations or parts of the daily routine, are covered in other HighScope audiovisual programs and print publications. The first part of this media program provides an illustrated summary of strategies in these 3 areas. The second part offers a selection of unnarrated scenes of adult-child interactions for you to discuss and consider.
A letter for the mailman. What would you like to say in your letter?
Happy New Year, and happy birthday.
All of those, happy birthday, happy New Year. And what was the other one?
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas too? Oh, it's a lot of writing. We're on the rocket ship on our way to go to the co-op.
You first have to draw my letter.
I first have to write the letters for you. Can you pull over for a minute?
Cut it and put it in here.
This big paper in that little envelope?
In HighScope early childhood programs, adults value warm relationships with children. These relationships are the base from which interactions stem.
This says happy. I wonder if you could draw some of the letters now while I'm on my way to the co-op. I wrote some, and this word says happy. You could try the same letters. There, were you thinking about doing something with blocks? Or would you like to do something in a different place?
HighScope teachers further learning by interacting thoughtfully with children.
What are you planning to do with them?
They reflect on how to make their interactions with children more effective, and they use specific strategies to strengthen relationships and support learning during play and conversation.
Where are you going to build the house? What?
I'm gonna build it over there.
Over there?
In the HighScope curriculum, adult-child interaction is based on sharing control. Interaction is a 2-way exchange, with both adults and children taking initiative, offering ideas, listening to and respecting the ideas of others, and making decisions.
Okay, so do you want me to drive?
No, I can.
You're gonna drive? Okay, so we'll wait until she gets her clothes on and then you'll drive. Okay.
Before we turn to specific strategies, it's important to look at how the overall environment sets the stage for warm and positive interactions in which learning flourishes.
See the car? Watch. Woo! It goes down. Woo! It went down.
Adults create settings in which children are comfortable, safe and secure, and engaged with materials and ideas.
We need this to be loud? Like that? Like loud like that? You mix it up.
The physical setting is carefully planned with the room divided into play areas. For example, house, art, block, reading and writing, and toy areas. Distinct boundaries between areas and child-friendly labels make the organization of the room clear to children so they can get out and put away materials themselves. Each area is stocked with materials that appeal to young children and that provide a variety of play and problem-solving opportunities. Building toys, materials to make things.
I see you got some scissors now. What's the next plan? Okay.
Books and writing materials.
How do you write deer?
Deer. Let's think about the first sound. Deer.
I did D.
You did the D part? Deer.
Want me to take your picture, Jameer?
Dress-up clothes, real objects for pretending, and sand and water toys. In this carefully planned environment, the events of the day are just as organized as the physical setting.
It's time for us. What's the next thing we do, Kyle? Planning time. Do you remember?
There are distinct time periods for each kind of activity, such as morning greeting, small and large group times, work or choice times, planning and recall times, outside play, and meals or snacks. These daily events always occur in the same order, so children know what to expect. And adults inform children beforehand when any changes in the routines are necessary.
Which ones are you going to do? You know, I can help you, but I want you to help too because this was your work.
During every part of the daily routine, children are encouraged to make choices, to be independent, and participate as members of the classroom community. Within the setting, the adults interact with children in an authentic way. Adults and children truly get to know one another.
We have to wait till Ella sings. So Ella, you want Ella to sing first and then we follow her?
Yeah.
All right, Ella.
Adults are warm and calm, respectful, and genuinely interested in children's feelings, ideas, and actions.
Is that a rule? Will that one work? Or are we going to use the tall ones?
Instead of directing and managing children from a distance, they are constantly involved in children's play and learning. They make themselves available to children wherever they are, on the floor, around the small group table, in the block or computer areas, or outdoors.
Did it work?
Yeah!
It worked.
In a safe and supportive environment like this, relationships thrive and children's opportunities for learning expand.
6, 7, 8.
I have an idea. What if you put each one of the dominoes on one of the dots and then you'll know you'll have 9?
Let's turn now to some specific principles and strategies adults can use to interact effectively with children. We know from research that children learn most when adults are involved in their play. They play for a longer time, they venture into new areas, and their play is more complex.
What happened? You hammered the nail through the styrofoam into the wood.
But children may actually stop playing if we are not sensitive about how we join them. So how do we enter children's play without disrupting them as they pursue their interests? Start by observing silently, sitting near the child, on the child's level, watching carefully. Take note of what kind of play children are engaged in. If a child is exploring materials or tools in a simple way, you can show your interest by using the same materials in a similar way. Wait for the child to invite you into conversation or play.
Would I like to come on? Tell me about what is this? Oh, I could come on your rocket ship. Where will I sit?
If a child is making or building something, constructive play, they are often so absorbed that adult questions or comments can bring their play to a halt.
Is that what you're doing? I was curious about what you were doing. These are the horses right here?
To get involved, wait for natural play openings, such as when a child pauses and looks to you for acknowledgement or to ask for help. Meanwhile, continue to work alongside the child, using materials in a similar way.
Should I make another cage over here?
Be sure to match the complexity of the child's play.
Looks like you made yours long and then some zigzags.
For example, if a child is placing blocks in a row, it would be inappropriate for you to build an elaborate city out of the blocks.
Oh, that's where they eat? That where the food goes? Did they come out or are they in there?
It's stuck!
They're stuck. How are we going to get them out?
What about a big tool?
A big tool? What could we use?
As you play with children, encourage them to solve problems for themselves. Make comments that prompt children to think through ideas for solutions and try them out.
Oh, there's a cup stuck in there, isn't there? You reached your...
You might try stating what you see as the problem.
The cup didn't go down very easily, did it? It got stuck.
Do it again.
Put the cup in again. What will happen if we put the cup in?
Keep your help to a minimum, and when children are stuck, try referring them to another child for help. Acknowledge their efforts and accomplishments with encouragement, not praise.
Wonder how we can get this bib on. Do you have any ideas? She's trying to get the bib on the baby. Did you hear Ella's ideal, Brianna? She said you can put her head up and put it down through the hole. Can you try that? I'll hold the baby. Look, Ella's ideal worked.
Guys, it's time to go to the North Pole.
Participating in children's pretend play is an important way to show children you value what they're doing, as well as an opportunity to support active learning.
I'll go get our coats.
Now that we're here in the North Pole, what will happen next?
Assume a role that fits what children are doing and talk with the children as the character.
Oh yes, it's so cold. Thank you. You've brought some coats for us.
Be a supporting player, not a play leader. Let the children direct how the play unfolds.
Oh no, we got to get out of the car. Animals got inside the car.
Occasionally, you may want to model or suggest a new idea to extend the play.
Wonder if we could make the ship go around the crocodile.
Staying in the character as you do so and making sure the idea fits the children's play theme. If they do not pick up on it, let it go and move back to what the children were originally doing.
Crocodile, this is the pirate ship. I've never seen a crocodile on a pirate ship before. I wonder what they're thinking. Oh, he went back in the water.
Oh, Chicago to your house?
That's where my mommy and sister live.
Oh, okay. How do you know where to go?
As you are working and playing with children, there are unlimited opportunities for conversations. Conversation is an opportunity for children to express themselves freely, to expand their language skills, and to acquire concepts in all learning areas. It's also an opportunity for the adult to learn about the children.
My room and sister's room.
Your room and your sister's room.
Here are some ideas for enhancing your play-related talk. Position yourself near the child, at the child's level, and wait for a natural opening. Converse as a partner with the child, remembering not to lecture or quiz him or her. Make specific comments that relate to the topic the child raises or to what the child is doing.
There's 7 pieces of pizza. But how many did DJ want?
He wants 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He wants 5.
Pause often and listen carefully to what the child says.
Should we tell him there are 5 ready for him?
5 ready for the dessert.
Occasionally add in your own contribution to something children share.
And I like pink frosting.
Pink frosting on your cake. At my house, Anna sprinkles sprinkles on her
We
cake.
have sprinkles at home with cookies, and we have vanilla to put the sprinkles on with the cookies.
Oh.
This can help children think further about their own experiences and can strengthen your relationship with the children.
Fishing. And then we went to Florida. 2 nights there, and then on our way back home, we went to Atlanta, and then we went to Georgia for 1 day.
2 nights in Florida and 2 nights in Atlanta, and a swimming.
You can extend the conversation by making acknowledgments, that is, simply repeating or restating what a child says.
And there are hot ones and warm.
A hot swimming pool and a warm swimming pool. A hot tub.
This lets the child know that you are listening to him or her, and it can be very affirming of the child's ideas.
Sounds like a trip that you really enjoyed.
Ask questions sparingly. Research shows that child language drops dramatically when teachers ask questions. However, when teachers use comments, acknowledgments, and contributions, the amount of language from children increases.
You liked Atlanta because it had the swimming pool. Sounds like
We're construction workers. Can we help you build your restaurant?
Encourage children to describe what they're doing or how they're thinking. Remember that preschool children often respond slowly in a conversation. Give them time to reply.
Is the garage.
So this is the restaurant part and this is the garage part.
Often an "I wonder" or "tell me how" comment will elicit more talk from children than will a direct question.
So you're going to use the markers. What else are you going to use for your plan?
I'm gonna use scissors.
Scissors. So you're going to do some cutting.
Yeah.
Wondering what you're going to cut.
I'm gonna cut out paper.
An occasional how or why question will challenge children's thinking.
David, where do you want to build the tunnel? On this side or on this side?
This side.
This side. So how are we going to do that? What are we going to use?
Magnet
You want to use the magnet tiles?
However, when teachers use comments, acknowledgments, and contributions, the amount of language from children increases. Often an "I wonder" or "tell me how" comment will elicit more talk from children than will a direct question.
There's a baby spider in my garage right here, and he always climbs over my head.
He climbs over your head.
I need to get rid of him, so I need that guy to get him.
Well, okay, what do we have?
When asking questions, use open-ended ones. That is, questions that can be answered in many ways. If you use these conversational strategies consistently, you'll not only elicit more language from children, but children's language will grow more complex.
Pretzels, fish sticks, broccoli, and ham?
Yeah, you got fish sticks, broccoli, and
Broccoli and I didn't have ham.
No. Ew, I don't like that stuff.
You don't?
No.
What do you like to eat?
I don't like any of that stuff.
Oh. Well, come on over to McDonald's and order something that you like to eat. Ball. A, B, C. C is next. Should we look on the box and see what we're looking for?
As you work, play, and converse with children, you can take advantage of opportunities to scaffold learning in curriculum's content areas.
Let's look here. A, B, C. What are we looking for? Car. Let's see if we can find car.
As the word suggests, scaffolding is a building strategy. That is, an adult's action that supports children's current knowledge and abilities while encouraging them to grasp new concepts or practice emerging skills when they are ready.
Let's look and see. A, B, C. Dog. What letter? Look at the letter. That's your letter. That's the letter in your name, David.
Your efforts to scaffold learning should be part of the natural flow of play and conversation. Instead of pushing particular skills on a set schedule, look for ways to promote learning in the context of what children have already chosen to do, starting at children's current level of development.
Where's the H? House. There it is.
To scaffold learning effectively, adults first need to inform themselves about the important content areas in preschool development. Adults can use the curriculum's resources to learn more about the 8 key content areas of the high-scope preschool curriculum: approaches to learning, language, literacy and communication, social and emotional development, physical development, health and well-being, mathematics, science and technology, social studies, and the arts. The following are some ways to use this curriculum knowledge to scaffold learning for preschoolers.
You would do red next? Can you show me?
Scaffolding starts when adults recognize that learning is occurring. For example, an adult who is well informed about the curriculum's content in mathematics might notice children are making patterns with blocks.
Oh, and then this one? No.
Realizing that patterning is a building block for children's later understanding of algebra, the adult might work alongside the child and make comments that encourage the child to describe, extend, or add new elements to the pattern.
So next would be white. So you made a pattern.
When I get really tall, they get wobbly.
Use Using vocabulary with children is an important aspect of scaffolding. To scaffold children's learning, adults use familiar words as the backdrop or context for introducing new ones. This teacher introduces children to the terms sturdy, secure, and wobbly.
Does it feel sturdy? Does it feel like it's secure, or does it feel wobbly? Oopsie! 8.
Modeling is another way that adults scaffold learning. For example, adults model when they count with children, being careful to say the number and point to each item counted, then repeating the total at the end.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10!
That's how he pulls the sleigh. No, you cannot have
Seems like you just are trying to figure out ways to argue.
I got a plan. I got a plan.
Modeling is also important in helping children develop social skills. For example, approaching problems with a calm and matter-of-fact attitude and showing confidence that a solution can be reached by talking over the problem and deciding on a course of action together.
How about
This is the situation. Josh gets to use a yellow one, and Amara gets to use the pink one.
That's one idea.
Sue,
Yeah.
what's this place called?
That is a building, and I don't know what it's called, but look at how tall the roof is. What do you think about that building?
How did you get a picture of it?
It was in a magazine. And I thought, what an interesting building.
Another way that adults scaffold learning is to occasionally introduce new ideas that give children practice with important curriculum skills and concepts.
Where would I like to go in the rocket ship? What do you think? Something to eat?
The adults' ideas should grow naturally from the themes of children's play, building on what is going on rather than taking the play in a new direction.
All right, let's see if we can find the co-op. Okay. Straight ahead is the co-op.
As part of problem solving the pretend scenario with children at the High Scope Demonstration Preschool, this teacher introduces the children to the idea that anything is possible in pretend play.
Joshua wants to be.
I got it. We can both. There'll be 2 Rudolphs.
That was my idea. Was that work? 2 Rudolphs?
Yep.
So we have a boy Rudolph, Joshua, and a girl Rudolph. And you're the daddy. So did we solve the problem?
I want to be a boy Rudolph too.
Okay, so we have 2 boy Rudolphs. That's okay with you, Josh?
If you're pretending with children, stay in character when introducing your idea, being open to the possibility that children may not be interested in pursuing it.
Oh, I gotta call a doctor.
In these ways, adults can build on children's current interests and understanding to encourage them with new material in content areas such as literacy or mathematics.
What's the next one?
I know the doctor's phone number. I know.
You have another number too?
I get 1.
Do we have another number? We pressed 5 and 0. Is there any more numbers in it?
In the next part of this media program, you'll see adults using strategies for participating in children's play as a partner, conversing with children, and scaffolding learning in unnarrated episodes from real high-scope settings. Use these examples as a springboard for furthering your understanding of effective adult-child interaction strategies and how you can apply them in their own program.
Oh, hi dogs. This is the veterinarian's office. Would you like to come in for an appointment?
We're not an appointment.
Are you healthy dogs or are you sick dogs?
We are friends.
You're friends?
How do you write dear?
Deer. Let's think about the first sound. Deer.
I did D.
You did the D part? Deer. Next sound is E.
This guy knocked that down because he got a long tail.
Oh, he does. Now an A. Is he going in or out of the veterinarian's office? Out. He's healthy now. DEA.
Hey, stop that! You're making me mess this up. Look at mine.
Oh, dear.
Okay.
R.
Lifted up the roof.
Curious about who you're going to say this letter
I
is for.
lifted up the roof.
With that long tail.
Whoa!
Wonder why dogs need long tails.
Because they have lifted up the roof.
Because they have to lift up the roofs.
And break them.
Sometimes dogs use their tails and they wiggle them when they're happy. Hey.
Now what?
Well, it says dear
Meredith.
Meredith, so you have to think about how to write the word Meredith. How will you figure that out?
Look at mine.
An M.
Look at mine.
I'm thinking about those cards that we have in the classroom with all of the children's pictures and names on them. Sometimes kids will use those to help them know how to spell names. Those orange cards over there,
Man.
that could give you
I
help.
got it off.
Yep.
Oh.
Should we move some of these things out of the way again?
I'm about to weird day. Whoa! He came in. See? Meow, meow, meow. Oh,
The door closed. Meow, I'm feeling kind of sad about that. I wanted to visit. Meow, oh, now I can go in. Meow, are you a friendly dog?
yes.
Oh, good. Thanks, I'm gonna visit you in the veterinarian's office. I need to have my fur checked.
Whoa. Whoa.
How far did you get? You got
Oh. He
Meredith. Now you have to do the diff card.
This is for you.
It is. Tell me about this writing on there. That's when it's an invitation? And does it tell me about the party? Because I need to know the details.
There's going to be a unicorn pinata and horse rocket ships and
Horse rocket
my
ships?
favorite part is the chocolate chip cake.
That's probably my favorite part too, the chocolate chip cake. But one thing I need to know about is what time and what day.
It's on March.
It's in March, and what time? What time in the day? What hour is it? It's going to be at
It's going to be at 8:30.
8:30 in the morning or 8:30 at night?
8:30 in the morning.
In the morning, so it's a morning party. Okay, in March. I'll have to put it on my calendar.
Eight. What about now? I'll point, you count. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10. Can you hold them? Are there more?
Here's some back.
There's some black ones.
And another blue.
Another blue one. So how many blue ones do you have? Oh, and black. Maybe we could set.
How many black?
How many black?
2.
1, 2. Yeah, 2 black.
How many black? 1, 2, 3.
3 black.
How many black now? 1, 2, 3, 4.
4 black. You're gonna have to fold it, it looks like, Mingan.
1 black.
1 black. I have 1 black. 2 black.
You got 2 black?
I have 2. How many do you have? Oh, now I have
3.
3. 4.
5.
5. How many do you have? None. 1,
4.
4.
There's 5.
I have 5, don't I?
Make a guy. Can you tell me where are we going to go to make the guy? We're going to make it out of paper. So are we going to get the paper? Why don't you get the paper? What else will we need? Paper and what else? And writing things to draw to make what? You go get started. I'll come right over. I'm going to help Kyle. Joey wants to draw a picture of a guy. Come on over here, Joe, and sit down. I wonder if you can show him what. Put it down here. Let's get him going. I have to make a guy. What do you need? Do you want to make a head first? Let's see if you could try to make a head. Well, you know what? In preschool, kids try it. What shape is a head? What does a head look like?
It looks like a circle.
It looks like a circle. Maybe you could try to draw a circle for your head.
Well, I'll draw Mingen.
You're going to draw Mingen? Take a look and see what Mingen looks like. He's got a head, doesn't he?
And I have black hair.
And black hair. So we could draw a head with black hair. You could put those down until you're ready to use them. I'm going to help Kyle come back.
Where's Kyle?
He needs to come back and get a chocolate cake.
With blue. With blue candy.
Look at that. I love candy. Can I have some of this? How do I eat it? What do I do to eat it? Do I take these off and eat them? Zoom them over and put them away. There's black. So you want to make some black hair? Oh, I'm going to watch you and see how you do it. What does hair look like? Is it lines up and down?
Mom!
Yeah, I think you could try that. Look at Mingen. There you go.
What is he doing?
He's making a rocket ship, he said. You could try to hold it down a little bit. There you go.
Can hold me?
Up and down, up and down. You try it. There's Mingen's hair.
Where's his eye?
Where's his eyes? Where do his eyes go? There's one eye, 2 eyes. What else does Mingen need? A nose? There's Mingen's nose.
He's a monster.
He's a monster. What else does Mingen need?
My arm and my
Those, your arm and these,
The fingers.
the fingers,
And my clothes.
and your clothes.
With the stripes.
Wow, that's a lot of things that you have. Look at here's stripes here too. You have stripes on your shirt and your pants.
What?
You have stripes too.
What's he doing?
You could ask him. Where's his ears? I don't know where his ears are. His ears go down here? They go up, yeah. They go on the sides of your head, don't they? Do you want to put some ears on Mingen?
Yeah. And his mouth.
Yeah, he has eyes and a nose. He needs ears. Oh, now you can hear. You've got ears.
Here's what? Oh, in the mouth.
His mouth.
What you drawing?
He's making a picture of Mingen with black hair.
But what about
And
my friend Mina? Where's Mina?
Mina is Mingen's sister. She's at school. She's older. Call up the doctor to make the appointment for you. Oh, do you want me to be the owner?
Yeah.
Could you be the dog?
Yeah, I got a phone.
Oh, I gotta call a doctor. What's the doctor's phone number? Do you know it? 5.
Hey, I know the doctor.
5. Let's try it. 50. What's the next one?
I know the doctor's phone number. I know.
You have another number too?
I get 1.
Do we have another number? We pressed 5 and 0. Is there any more numbers in it?
Push 1. I don't want it to push
1. You want to do it yourself? Are you going to talk to the doctor?
It's doctor.
Hello? Yes. I have to make a doctor's appointment, please. Do you have any time today that we could come in? I have a sick baby. What's wrong with the baby? They want to know.
Sure. I was trying to help her and she didn't want to go anywhere.
Her mother was trying to help her and she didn't want to go anywhere.
I don't.
Yeah, I guess I'll find out. Does she have a fever? Yes, she has a fever.
Hey.
Does she have any other symptoms? Does she have a cough or a runny nose?
I know.
She has a cough.
I know. And then the dog bit his tippy toes.
The dog did what?
The dog bit the baby, and the baby got caught by the dog, and the baby got a scratch.
Oh, well, the baby has a cough, and we think that maybe the baby has a scratch. The dog might have scratched the baby. So we can come in for an appointment? What time should we come in? 3 o'clock? Can we come in at 3 o'clock? Okay, 3 o'clock. Okay, bye. 3 o'clock is when we're going to go to the doctor's.
Definitely my phone.
Kyle, it looks like things are getting thrown, and I'm worried about that. It looks like you've got a lot of things. How are you going to use all of these things? These are what? Linus is saying hello to you. That's how he says hello. He touches you. Yeah, his hand was wet, wasn't it? I'll dry it off a little bit. Tell me about how you're going to use these materials. I see lots of different things. Well, what? You're dumping them all out. Wait, stop. If these things are left here, then they're just right in the middle of the floor, and kids could walk on them and step on them. Are you done using these? What do we need to do when we're done? Yes, please. Okay, so we've got the paper. All right, let's put them away where they go. If you're all done. Joey wants to draw a picture of a guy. Come on over here, Joe, and sit down.
I wonder if you can show him what he looks like.
Put it down here. Let's get him going. Thanks, Mingan. Kyle, it looks like we still have some work to do here. Let's park the truck until you're ready to use it again. I started with the green ones. Which color are you going to start with? Which ones are you going to do? You know, I can help you, but I want you to help too, because this was your work, and if you're done, we got to put it away. So, how about if you choose a color and I choose a color?
You choose.
I'll do the red and you do the blue. Here's your blue.
There's a blue.
Yep. I'm doing the red. That's orange. Okay, then you do the orange. Okay, well choose the color that you're going to do.
There's a pink.
It looks like this part is pink, isn't it? Kyle, if you're choosing to do other things today, then this needs to be done first. We have this job to do.
All right, Joshua, let's finish your bowling out.
Would you like to sit in my lap to do it? Yeah. Okay. Which cup do you want first? Here's one for oranges. Joey, are you still thinking about what the face looks like? Come on. Come on, we've got most of our cups started here. Okay. Which one's next? Let's see, this looks like an issue. I'm going to put those in this one. Kerblink. I see another black. Kerblink. 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 Looks like you're interested in that. We need to get another cup for those. Let me go look and see if you can find the other cup. Then we'll have to pick them all up again. Thanks, Joey. All right, those go back, and then we have a few more things. How do I fix it? What do I do? One, two, three. Can you show me another way? That's a way to make three. What's another way to make three? Joshua did it this way. 1, 2, 3. How about this way?
But here's another one to make three.
Look at that. 1, 2, 3. How else could you make three?
Like this.
3 fingers too. How about this way? 2, 3.
Make our houses and rockets.
We will. We'll go do that too. All right.
We can do things like this.
That's another way. Let's see. Is that 3?
Right here now.
Just a minute. Let's see. You're trying to keep that finger down. 1, 2. There's all sorts of ways to make 3. Do you have a way to make 3, Meredith? 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. That's another way to make 3.
Okay. Oh, looks like we got another green car in the race here. So, we're going to do it again. Now we have 2 green cars and 1 black car. On your mark. Get set. Who won? Josh's car is off the table. What about these two? Who won between here, the black or the green? Who got here first? The black one or the green one?
The green one.
The green one. Give the green one a mark.
Come here.
All righty. Oh, Joey, Josh was calling you. Do it again?
No, I'm going to put over here on this one too.
All right. I'm going to hold on to the scorecard. On your, wait till the time to go. Wait till the, on your, okay, wait. How many we have now? Wait, we have 2 blacks and 2 greens. Okay, on your mark, get set, go. Who won? Everybody won. We all won. Well, who gets the mark, the black car or the green car?
I get the black car.
The black car make it so, okay, so give the black car a mark.
Ready to go.
We had 2 black cars, so you gave them 2 marks, okay.
Now Josh wins.
And Josh wins, so he gets the mark on the for the green car. Do it again.
Yes. That's me, my car.
That's your mark. Get set, go.
Okay,
Oh, you won. Everybody won. We're all winners. Yay for winning. Okay.
Make sure
All right. Okay. So we got, hey guys.
Yeah.
So I don't have to put my arm here. So this is the winning line. So you guys got to try to get your cards to here.
Okay, there's 2 white cars.
Okay, so now we need one for a white car.
Look at the cow.
On your mark. This is your. Right. They're all going into the plant.
I'm done.
Oh no, we got. Maybe my arm.